I'm going to be face rating Counter-Strike agents and see how attractive they are. So I was scrolling YouTube and I saw that there's quite an overlap between Counter-Strike and the Black Pill looks maxing community, and I've been in the looks maxing community for the last 2 years, so this is also my personal interest. After seeing Clav play CS and be absolutely terrible at it, I don't know how it was possible. Bro is worse than me.
Alright, where's the bomb site? Where are we supposed to plant it?
So we're in this map right here, and obviously we're gonna have to go for chat over here, and then after that we're gonna be rating Chang. I think this guy may be true Chang. Wait, hold up. This dude, bro, look at the Zygos. They go crazy. Anyway, how I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna take some screenshots here in game, pick this character, you want to look into the void, and then you can use this command third person Maya mode and you can turn your character around. I think I may want to use FOV 10 because what you need is a clear front profile and a clear side profile. So I'm going to be taking a screenshot right now. There we go. We got that screenshot, and then we're going to turn to the side. There we go. So we got the screenshots, and now we can go into the app. Now I'm gonna guess, I think this guy is going to be a 7.25. We're just judging the bone mass here and not the facial aging, but this guy's obviously a Chad. So we're gonna see what he's gonna be ranking at. I did a face rating myself as well, and honestly, I'm just exactly in the middle. I'm also not here. I'm not in my prime right here. Maybe here I was in my prime, but I didn't have a good frontal picture, but like around a 5. I think I can get up to a 6 or something. If I lose weight and improve a little bit, like soft maxing wise, I can get up to a 6. At least I look a lot better than I look a lot better here than what I did before. So I believe this is like a referral code for FaceIQ Labs in case you want to test it out for yourself. I think it's a pretty cool software to use. But here we have the steps that we have to go through. So we're gonna go white Caucasian next, and then we're gonna need 2 10x24 resolution images. So we have the screenshots here. Let me quickly run them in Photoshop, get the right sizing. I don't have Photoshop, I just have Photopea. It's a pretty goated software, I'm not gonna lie. It's like Photoshop but free, but I bought it, so I don't know what the point is for me to actually use this instead of Photoshop, but it works. There we go. Actually, let me filter. All right, I put some sharpen on it so the features are a bit more pronounced and it's easier for me to see where the actual features are. Because he's wearing a scarf. Hold up. I think the scarf is low-key getting in the way of the jawline, but I'll be able to like circumvent that a little bit and put the pointer where it needs to be. You guys will see how it works. It's also important that you can see all the features of the face. Like this guy, he doesn't have eyes, so it's hard to put the pointers where they matter. So I'm uploading the front right here, and now I'm uploading the side. As you can see, like it's a little bit covered by the scarf, but I think I can kind of point out where the features are. So we're just going to continue, and now we're going to go through 45 placements of where all the features are. I'm going to speed through this real quick. Actually, the software already places it almost like exactly where it needs to be. When I did my face rating, it didn't do that, so that's kind of nice. I'll just have to replace it a little bit. Bro, Loki has a jester haircut, but as you can see, we see the hairline over here still, so that's nice. I'm gonna just place it on the shave here. Bro, Loki has that negative hooding, bro. I have the same issue. See, like I got the fat pads over here just like negatively hooded. Crazy Phalo. I will be sending the video to FaceIQ. I just want to mention that the picture I submitted is obviously very zoomed in here, but right now finding the right places to put things would be easier if the base image was zoomed out, because right now the zoom in feature is too zoomed in and the base image is too zoomed in as well. So it's kind of hard to look at this whole diagram over here and find the right spot, but I think I'm making it work. All right, so this looks pretty accurate to me. Probably not 100%, but I did my best. Let's continue to the side profile. Bro, may Loki have a recessed maxilla? His under eye support's kind of weak. Also like mine. Bro, am I this character? Probably not. I think that's quite accurate. I may have to touch it up a little later, but there's guides for everything here, so that's quite nice. Oh shit, bro, doesn't have a protruding glabella, man. It's over, bro. It's time to reincarnate. I'm not entirely sure if this is like the correct jaw angle, but we're gonna see. Finalizing landmarks. Let's see how good looking this guy is. Unlocking where I stand. Bottom? Wait, so I think I did something extremely wrong, because there's no way bro is this ugly. Like he's literally a Chad. Wait, I think, oh bro, I must have fucked some shit up bad. Here, the right cheekbone was not placed right, and then the right pupil's got to go in here. All right, I kind of changed this up a little bit. I think I did better on here. So let's save the changes and see what happens. So the side view is a 2.32, and I don't think that is accurate, but we're gonna see. So the front view is a 6.17. Bro, Loki in the top 16%. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of good. But overall 4.57, which is weird because I don't think I'm necessarily better looking than Razan the Red. That's such a crazy thing to say. But bottom 0.3% for the side view. Let's see what I may have messed up here. So this is actually accurate. I don't know what this exactly means. It's a maxillary recession. So yeah, that's what I thought, honestly. The facial convexity over here is just really not like forward, you know. Cats have a really protruding one, and this one, honestly, I can't take that serious because the thing is I don't know what the right angles would be here. I think I may have to change that a little bit forward because I think that's kind of inaccurate on my side. Let me put that a little forward. I think this may be more accurate, I'm not gonna lie. Otherwise the jaw angle would be like this. I don't think that's the case. So this one definitely has to go forward. I'm gonna have to eyeball that. Let's see if that's better. I would say so. I'm gonna save that. Okay, here we go. He went up a little bit. Bottom 2.9%, still extremely brutal, but I don't think his side profile is that terrible. Let's look at the best features, which is the gonian to mouth line ratio. A very interesting one. Then we have the nose tip rotation angle, orbital vector, which is positive, which is funny. I don't know. I thought he had a recessed maxilla. So, okay, a recession relative to Frankfurt plane. Very ideal. Gonian to mouth line, obviously. A ramus to mandible ratio, pretty good. I think I did good on that. I'm not too sure. Maybe maybe this is a little too low placed and it's around here. I think I'm gonna have to change that because now that I see that, it's probably not correct. This seems to be more accurate, and what is below here is more like loose skin. Bro, gotta do some chin tucks and neck training, bro. Bro, gotta tap in with the Hulo method or something. I can't believe I'm doing this, but it's fucking hilarious. Okay, we low-key looks maxing, bro, right now. I think when you place the ratio, like, that's how crazy it is. A couple millimeters and it's already improving. I think I can do this actually to get a better side profile rating. Is I type bot mimic 1, I look up slightly, and then I type bot mimic 0, no, bot mimic 1, and then I go bot stop, and it should, it doesn't keep looking up. I wish it did, because then I can kind of get a better, you know, I guess you're trying to see what I'm doing here. So he's not like all the way in his scarf. Oh, there we go. There we go. He's looking up. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Let me wait for the animation. There we go. That would be a lot better to be able to see where his ratings are at. But it's not like a, I don't know. I feel like I could take a screenshot like that when he's moving his head up, but then it would like put the ratios off too, because he's like obviously not straight faced. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Like, these models obviously wear scarves and shit. Maybe if you guys want to see, I can rate Tyrone in the next one. I just don't have his eyes. Maybe I can get the source model and then go into source filmmaker and get screenshots there. But Tyrone over here definitely on some roids, maybe on some HGH. I'm not sure. Crazy bone mass. Let's see if you guys want to see that in the next video. Let me know. But back to this rating. Okay, so the front view is very, very good actually. I thought 7.25, but I'm off by a point. And then the side view, I think it's kind of tragic. I'm not too sure why. It would be pretty cool to have like a summary of like a little AI summary of what the problem here is and how to fix it perhaps. Or maybe that's in support. No, that's not a support. Overview. Is that an overview? Okay, let's just, okay, so I've done everything right now. And let's go take a look at the overview over here. 5.32 out of 10. Slightly above average harmony. Top 45%. 1 in 2.20. Loki mogs me, bro. I got mogged by Razan. That's crazy, man. Ideal, the key strengths, the best things are the ideal ramus length and the ideal interior midface width. The ipsilateral alar angle is very accurate, and then the midface ratio is also in the most accurate possible perfect range. Well-positioned cheekbones has contributed to a harmonious cheek region. The cheekbones are high set and provide structural support to the midface. Then we have 17 more that are also ideal and excellent. Ideal and excellent. So ideal kind of sounds worse than excellent. Excellent sounds the best. Extremely severe, overprojected chin. The chin extends too far forward, unbalancing the facial profile. Harmony minus 9.5%. Looking at this, I don't know if the chin is that overprojected. It's honestly like, you would kind of think of like a Joe Bart overprojection. If I think of an overprojection, I would think more like this. But low-key, I think bro may benefit from that. I'm not too sure. Let's see if we can fix him up a little bit. Low-key, bro. Low-key, I'm morphing, bro, to be a serial killer, bro. This is like Brian Moser levels right here. Can bring out the lips a little bit. Maybe the forehead growth. Nah, I don't know about the forehead growth. Like this, definitely. And then bring this back a little bit. I think the ratios are looking good right now. So I'm not an expert on this, but I think I did a 1x looks max over here, bro. What do we think of this morph? Do you think I fixed them up a little bit? Or did I not? I'm not too sure. I think it's a pretty decent job. So, bro, you gotta go to Turkey real quick. Severe hypodivergent jaw growth. The jaw grows with a flatter angle, resulting in a short or overly wide lower face. This can indicate malocclusion, such as a deep bite or overbite. So what do we think? Razan is just above average. Now we're gonna look at the true Chang, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if this guy's good looking or not. Apparently, according to this software, it's kind of chopped. Bro's posture is crazy. Looking at this right now, bro is like all the way like this, bro. I'll take a screenshot of the front, but the side I can't do because we don't have the ears. Maybe I'll have to ask my source filmmaker animator to look that up for me. But so far, I think this guy's gonna be a. I mean, according to this rating, he may be like a fucking 3. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Bro has the craziest cheekbones. You can already see that right away. But maybe it's also because of the contrast from the headphones. No, he does have crazy cheekbones. All right. Continue to the side. Now I'm just going to bullshit this. All right, the results are in. I mean, it says like a crazy high number here. I think the purple indicates a high number. But let's see, unlock and see what we're at here. The front view is a 6 and the side view doesn't matter. But the front view is actually quite harmonious in the top 18%. Which is not as good as Razan, which has a top 16%. But it is better than my front view, which is a 4.84 top or bottom 47%. Actually, I'm not even in the top. I didn't even make it there. So let's take a look at the overview here. Balanced jaw growth. This contributes to a pleasant jaw contour in both front and side profiles. But I mean, this side profile is not given. So it's actually kind of hard to judge the front ratios only. But let's take a look at this page over here then. Face width to height ratio is a little on the smaller side because his face is a lot longer than it is wide given his zygos. The zygos are kind of saving him, but it should still be wider apparently. A long mid face. Reduced face width to height ratio indicates an overly long mid face relative to its height. This disrupts facial harmony by overemphasizing the middle of the face. So overall, the biggest phalo is the width to height ratio on the front, and then the one eye apart test is also a little out of the ideal range. Eye separation is also out of the ideal range. And then over here, like the cantle tilt is too much, which is crazy. You know, that's kind of what started this whole looks maxing thing, right? People are like, oh, what is your cantle tilt, bro? Middle third is too large. So no balanced facial thirds, little small forehead. And then the ear protrusion angles. I'm not sure if that is actually accurate because he's wearing headphones. We can't really tell, but overall over here, like dude's actually pretty attractive. So that was it for the video. I thought it'd be funny to do. If you want me to do more of these, I'm definitely down to do it. I still have a lot of credits on the program, so I can try it out. Yeah, if you did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm just uploading whatever I want on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.